There is an observation I keep coming back to after 20 years with 5 cats. All 5 of them put a paw on me. Same gesture, same physical action, and in 5 cats it means 5 completely different things. The ginger one, Milo, does it in the morning. A single paw placed carefully on the edge of the face, no claws, light pressure. He holds it there until the eyes open. The black one, Dusk, does it while sitting on the couch beside someone. 1 paw on the forearm, just resting, no request, no pressure, sometimes for an hour. The grey one, Soot, does it when she wants the petting to stop. Paw on the hand, firm, claws slightly out, a clear signal. Same gesture, 5 meanings, and the internet will tell you it means your cat is saying I love you. In the last video we took apart the purring myth. 1 sound, many meanings, the paw is the same problem, and the same lesson. Context is everything. Let us start with reason 1, the check. This is the early morning version. The cat places a paw on the face, the chest, or the hand of a sleeping person and waits. If the person moves or responds, the cat settles. If the person does not respond, the cat escalates. Another paw, a nudge, sometimes a nose pressed into the cheek. What is happening here is not affection. It is a welfare check. Cats monitor the breathing and movement of the humans they live with. A body that has been motionless for hours triggers a low-level verification routine. Is this person still functional? Milo does this every morning at approximately the same time. Not because he is hungry. He has a timed feeder. He does it because the breathing pattern changed as the sleep cycle shifted and his system flagged the change. The paw is a probe. If the person responds, the system resets. If not, the cat tries again. What makes this particular version interesting is how specific it is. Milo checks the same person every morning but never checks the other people in the household. The selection is not random, it tracks the person whose breathing pattern he has learned over months. A guest sleeping in the same room does not get checked. They are not in his baseline. He does not have a model for what their breathing should sound like. The check is only possible with someone the cat has catalogued. Reason 2, the request. This one most people recognise but misread. The cat sits near the food bowl, or near a closed door, or near a favourite toy, and places a paw on the nearest available human surface. Arm, leg, foot. This is not general affection, it is operant conditioning. The cat has learned that touching a person precedes getting something. Touch arm, door opens, touch leg, food appears, touch hand, petting begins. Researchers at the University of Bristol, including John Bradshaw, have documented how cats develop individualised solicitation behaviours towards specific people. The paw request is almost always person-specific. One of my cats, a tortoiseshell named Cleo, uses the paw exclusively with one member of the household, because that person responds fastest. With everyone else she vocalises. Same cat, same need, different strategy depending on the target. The paw is not a universal signal, it is a learned tool calibrated to a specific audience. Reason 3, the boundary. This is the one that surprises people. A cat being petted places a paw on the hand that is petting her. Most people interpret this as the cat wanting more contact. It is often the opposite. The paw on the hand is a gentle block. It means, this was good, now please stop. The signal usually comes with other markers. Ears rotating slightly sideways, tail tip beginning to twitch, skin along the back rippling. If those are present, the paw is not a request. It is a break. The cat is using the least confrontational option available before escalating to a bite. Soot does this consistently. Her tolerance for petting is about 2 minutes. At minute 2, she places a paw on the hand. If the hand stops, she stays. If it does not, she leaves. Every time. Once that pattern becomes visible, the relationship shifts, not because the cat changed, but because the person finally noticed what the cat had been saying all along. Reason 4, the redirect. This one is subtler and harder to spot. A cat sitting near a person who is working, reading, or looking at a screen places a paw on the arm or the hand. Not near a food bowl, not at a door, not during petting. In the middle of a human activity that does not involve the cat at all. This is not a request for food or play. This is a bid for attention from a cat that has learned that physical contact produces eye contact. The cat wants the person to look at her. Not to pet, not to feed, just to acknowledge. Studies on secure attachment in cats show that securely bonded cats use proximity and brief physical contact as a way to confirm the bond is intact. The paw in this context is not a demand. It is a check-in. Am I still in your awareness? The response that satisfies the cat is often just eye contact and a slow blink. Nothing more. The paw drops, the cat settles, the verification is complete. There is a timing pattern to this that took me years to notice. Cleo does it roughly every 40 to 50 minutes during an evening. Not constantly, not once, a rhythm. If the person makes eye contact before the paw lands, the interval stretches. If the person stays absorbed in the screen for over an hour, the frequency increases and the paw pressure gets firmer. She is not needy. She is running a polling cycle and the interval adjusts based on feedback. Reason 5. Proximity without demand. This is the quietest version and the one that almost never gets discussed. A cat lying next to a person places a paw on the leg, the arm or the hand and leaves it there. No pressure, no claws, no repetition, just contact. The cat is not asking for anything. She is not checking, blocking or requesting. She is maintaining physical connection in the most minimal way possible. Dusk does this for entire evenings. One paw on the forearm, eyes half closed, body completely relaxed. If the arm moves, the paw adjusts. If the person stands up, the paw drops, and the cat waits for the person to return. There is one specific moment I have seen hundreds of times that still catches me. When the person returns to the couch after getting up, Dusk does not immediately replace the paw. He waits, sometimes 30 seconds, sometimes 2 minutes. He waits until his body is fully resettled, his breathing has slowed, and his muscles have released. Then the paw goes back. Same arm, same spot, same weight. That delay is the tell. A cat that replaces contact immediately after it was broken might be anxious. A cat that waits until full calm returns before re-establishing contact is a cat whose system is regulating, not grasping. This version is the closest thing to what most people mean when they say the cat is showing love. But even here, the mechanism is more specific. The cat is regulating her own nervous system through contact. A warm surface, a steady heartbeat beneath the skin, a body that has been safe every other time she touched it. The paw is not a declaration. It is an anchor. 5 versions, same gesture, same paw, same action, same physical motion. The difference is never in the paw itself. It is in the ears, the tail, the timing, the context, and what happened in the 30 seconds before the paw landed. A check has urgency, a request has direction, a boundary has tension, a redirect has focus. Proximity has nothing at all, just stillness. And that stillness is the one worth paying the most attention to. Because a cat that rests a paw on a person and needs absolutely nothing from that moment is a cat whose system has decided that this particular human is safe enough to touch without reason. For an animal that spent 40 million years surviving by being careful about who gets close, that is not small. In the next video, we look at what happens when everything changes. A second cat enters the house. New smells, new sounds, a new body in the space that used to belong to one. The first month is not what most people expect, and the paw, the same paw we just talked about, means something completely different when it lands on another cat instead of a person.